In relationships, you may have experienced the following. Despite establishing an emotional connection with your partner, even getting married, you always keep a part of yourself reserved, never fully revealing it to the other, always maintaining a self-protective stance. You leave yourself an exit strategy, not wanting to cause trouble for the other person or be dragged down by them. Sometimes you might feel that love is exhausting, feeling like it interferes with work or reduces personal downtime. Despite being called love for you, it feels more like a special social relationship. You might occasionally show care for the other person out of a sense of duty or other reasons, but inwardly you often remain as calm as water. Sweet romance rarely descends upon you. In the eyes of the other person, you appear mysterious and unpredictable, always elusive. Indeed, you don't want to be bound by anyone, and as soon as you sense something is amiss, you quickly withdraw. For example, when you notice problems in the relationship or feel dissatisfied with certain behaviors of the other person, you rarely express it proactively but rather keep a mental score, waiting for an opportunity to tell yourself it's okay to end it. When the other person wants to resolve conflicts, you show resistance, feeling that communication is meaningless. For you, the partner may find it difficult to get along with you. However, your inner pain is not insignificant. Regarding emotions, you both anticipate and fear them, holding a pessimistic view of human nature and love. You believe that no one can truly meet your expectations, so defense and avoidance have become your default modes of dealing with emotions. So, how can this state be changed? First, carefully choose your romantic partner. Avoidant individuals have extremely high expectations of their partners and value spiritual compatibility. Therefore, choose someone you approve of and admire, and sincerely interact with them rather than rushing into a relationship too quickly. Secondly, give yourself a buffer period. When faced with conflict, you habitually avoid it. Although you don't like the silent treatment, you believe it benefits you, so you use it frequently. However, you also know that this approach damages relationships. You can set a buffer period, such as a day or a week, to let the other person know you need time to sort out your emotions and ask them not to pressure or provoke you temporarily. After the period expires, you can communicate openly and honestly, which is not only a sign of respect for the other person but also a way to protect yourself. As you gradually build trust and dependence on each other, you will find that communication is not scary, and successful communication will reduce your defenses and avoidance. Believe that the other person can give you what you need while also believing in yourself. Jennifer is a successful career woman. She dresses in professional attire, with her long hair gently cascading over her shoulders. However, beneath her glamorous exterior lies an inner conflict. For years, Jennifer has been in a relationship with her boyfriend, Peter, but she has never been able to fully open up about her true feelings. It's as if she has built an invisible barrier around herself within a sturdy fortress, unwilling to let anyone break through. Despite Peter's heartfelt affection, she always maintains a conservative attitude. As night falls, Jennifer sits alone in her spacious office, lost in thought. She gazes at the cityscape outside the window, feeling an inexplicable sense of loneliness. She has tried to open up to Peter, to share her inner world, but always hesitates at the crucial moment. Peter's love for Jennifer flows like a tide. He tries to break through Jennifer's emotional barriers with gentle words and attentive gestures. However, he often feels the distance in Jennifer's heart. One evening, as Jennifer and Peter dine together, Peter suddenly speaks up. "Jennifer, I want to talk about our relationship. Sometimes I feel like I don't really understand you." Jennifer's heart skips a beat. She knew this moment would come, yet she still feels incredibly nervous. "Peter, our relationship has always been good, hasn't it?" Jennifer tries to ease the tension. "Yes, but I feel like there's a distance between us." Peter's voice carries a weight. Jennifer is silent for a moment before finally speaking. "Maybe I'm just too afraid. I need a bit more personal space." Peter gently takes her hand, saying, "Jennifer, I don't want to pressure you, but I hope we can be more honest with each other." Peter's words feel like a heavy bomb dropped into the tranquil dinner scene. Jennifer feels her inner tension and unease skyrocket in an instant. She struggles to control her emotions but can't completely hide her restlessness. "Peter, I don't think there's anything wrong between us." Jennifer tries to mask her inner anxiety with a calm tone. "But, Jennifer, I feel like we're drifting apart, and I want to communicate more openly with you to make our relationship closer." Peter's voice carries a hint of resignation and expectation. Jennifer is silent for a moment. She knows Peter has a point, but she can't release her inner turmoil. She feels that any communication would be futile, only leading to deeper entanglement. "Peter, maybe we can just hold off on these discussions for now and revisit them when the time is right." Jennifer tries to find an evasive excuse. "But, Jennifer, we can't keep avoiding the issues forever. I hope we can face reality and resolve the conflicts between us." Peter's tone is firm. "I know, but I don't want to talk about this right now, okay?" Jennifer's voice carries a hint of helplessness and anxiety. Peter is silent for a moment, looking at Jennifer's confused and uneasy eyes, filled with helplessness and heartache. He longs to bridge the gap with Jennifer, but he can't break through her emotional barriers. After a period of silence, they met again, sitting in a cafe surrounded by lively music and the faint aroma of coffee. Peter gazed at Jennifer, his eyes filled with tenderness and understanding. "Jennifer, I think we need to communicate with each other more openly, no longer hiding our inner conflicts and anxieties." Peter's voice was gentle yet firm. Jennifer nodded gently, feeling Peter's sincerity and effort, as well as her own reliance and trust in him. She slowly let down her guard, opening up her heart to Peter, sharing her thoughts and feelings. "Peter, I used to believe that love would make me lose my freedom and independence. But now I understand that true love is built on trust." Jennifer's voice revealed honesty. Peter held Jennifer's hand, his eyes filled with emotion and contentment. "Jennifer, I am willing to accompany you in growth, facing life's challenges and difficulties together."